got a new tattoo. I got 2. The first one I got from Austin, England, in Echo Park, Silver Lake. And the second one I got from David Nth, downtown LA, but he's from El Monte. The first one, this is an angel. This is a seraphim angel, and I have been seeing winged figures and shapes when I do psychedelic breathwork at Open Venice with Olivia Otten specifically. It's a very, very fun, very excellent practice. And, you know, if you get a lot of road rage and traffic and you're driving all the way from Pasadena like I am, it's just such a great way to release all of that. And I end up seeing things that look like this. So I have to get tattoos to learn about tattoo because I am learning how to tattoo. So I went to Austin. I was recommended his traditional approach with excellent sterile technique. And I know that on the door to his studio, it says draw forever. So I thought, excellent, he can draw me a custom. So I told him about this, and we also talked about the way that historically angels are represented in religious iconography, talked about 6 wings, seraphim. We settled on this concept of a 6 wings, star, and eye. And then when I went to David Nth's, he was like, girl, just give me some words. Like, let's just fuck it up on your leg with some words. And I didn't have any ideas. So I came up with a bunch of dumb ones, and then somehow the right one just jumped at me, worshipped me, and he was like, oh, that's so dumb. I didn't see that in you. I love that, though. I love that. So we just did that. When you get a tattoo, after a couple days, it starts to itch a lot. So you might think, okay, it's really itchy, I should itch it. Don't itch it. You're thinking, okay, maybe I should put more cream on it. You don't want to over-occlude it and create this like bacteria-friendly environment for all the germs that are already on your skin to go and multiply. And you don't want to completely occlude it with something like Aquaphor Vaseline. Bacteria doesn't thrive in petrolatum specifically, but by creating this film, not breathable film where vapor cannot escape, you're creating like a bacteria soup, and also potential for microedema, aka swelling, and it can actually like create larger channels in the wound and create holes in your tattoo. So you don't want to do that. So it's like, okay, you have like this like tiny bit of moisture that you can apply every so often, then you really have to just air it out. What can you do? You can't apply hydrocortisone ointment. And especially if you're like me and you have already like overactive mast cells in your skin, when you scratch yourself it looks like a scar for like 5 minutes and then it looks normal forever again after 20. You're like, what the fuck do I do? So this is what you do. I don't have allergies, but I take this thing, and to make it work better, you can also take the store brand version. This is fine. Actually, I don't have any water, so I'm going to do a dissolved tablet. To make it work better, you can pray. To make anything work better, you can pray. It's like a little seraphim angel with 6 little wings. Isn't that something? Right? And it's just flying through the air. It's just like my leg. It's like flying around saying, worship me. Yeah, is my leg about me? Is that about me worshiping me, or is it about the angel? Guess we'll never know. Guess we'll never know. Look at this beauty. Oh. Whatever. Hell yeah. Melt in your mouth citrus flavor. Oh my god, so good. Okay. I spoke too soon. Here's my pencil. Blackwing Pearl. What is today? Oh my god. 13th of December. Saturday. Sabbath. This is the day that you remember your ancestors. So my ancestors are not from here. This is the Hachamongna watershed. This is Devil's Gate Dam. The homie knows. Actually, let's just see what the homie has to say. Typical. I should be shuffling where I can't see it. How do we do that? I guess we have to both not see it. Okay. You and me, MacBook Pro, baby. Do you guys know that Jeb Bush TikTok where he's like, iPhone, Apple Watch, MacBook Pro, baby. It's like, it's up there with the, like, Hillary's TikTok where she's like, these are Vines. This isn't TikTok, this is Vines. Do you know that Jeb Bush Vine where he says, iPhone, iPad, Apple Watch, MacBook Pro, baby. Yeah, the Hillary Vine that I like is where she's like, I'm just chilling in Cedar Rapids. So anyway, MacBook Pro, baby. I'm just chilling at Devil's Gate Dam. Are we feeling good? Top? Bottom or top? Bottom or top? Switch. It's, you know, it's kind of wet out here, so. And it's 7 cups. Why not 6? All right, we'll interpret this later, but let's keep her here at the little altar. I wish you could see it, but I'm dedicating this to you, so you don't get to see the altar. You just get to enjoy it. All right. This thing is so chopped. I got this from a friend of mine that I kind of helped with something. I got it as a gift. You always have to get your deck as a gift. You can't buy a deck. Buy my deck. I designed a deck. Buy it. Buy it for someone else. Give it as a gift. Okay. So, as the zyrtec works, you're itching like a motherfucker. I woke up at 2 a.m. Okay, I'm supposed to be sleeping 8 hours a night. I wish I could like bring this meme in of like a little kitty cat that's like sleeping 8 hours a night. Maybe if I know how YouTube works, I'll figure it out. Meow. And you're just like, oh my god, I need it to work. I need it to work. I need it to work. So here's what you do. Gordon of Rune Soup recommends that you take your favorite LLM and you just pipe this into it. You say, oh, a little ant baby is walking on my cetirizine. Maybe he's also allergic. Oh, maybe. He says, give me, well, this is for like daily prayers, but you can do like planetary prayers in the style of the Picatrix, or you can do angelic prayers in the style of the Heptameron. But like, think about what resonates with you. I like Russian Orthodox. I like Greek Orthodox language. I like William Blake. So think about what sort of language resonates with you. I mean, maybe you like the kirtan, right? Maybe you're really into like the Shivananda tradition of yoga, or you just really like Alice Coltrane. Whatever it is. Perplexity, Claude, Kimmy, ChatGPT, that shit. Just to start. Just to get it going. Just to start actually praying, right? To stop yelling, oh my god, when am I gonna fucking stop itching, right? No, this is what you say. Hymn of Satyrazine in the hour of the quieting of winds. O intelligence of Saturn dwelling in the quicksilver paths, you who bind the unruly currents of the flesh, you who steady the trembling gates where histamine storms arise, hear. Spirits of the day and hour, keepers of the cool north wind, witness this naming. Let no false fire disturb the vessel. Let the welts of night be driven back to the silence from which they crept. Satyrazine, child of hydroxyzine, born in the crucible of UCB's design, tempered by the hands of chemists who chased the riot of the mast cell and laid upon it a bridle of clarity, arise in your nature. By the lineage of Jean-Charles Schwartz, by the mapping of the H1 gate, by every trial that proved your steadfast course in the blood's wandering river, I call your virtue forth. Descend as the cool weight of Saturn, but move with the fine-cut tipper-tapper of Mercury. Restrain without dimming, quell without clouding. Let the body remember its boundaries as a circle marked in salt. Star of stillness, enter me as the breath enters the hollow. Seat yourself in the restless skin. Still the reddening tide before it crests. Quiet the hidden tempests that rise unbidden in the dark. For the flesh is a kingdom of many voices, and yet some cry without wisdom. You, sentinel, are the lawful silence. You, tablet of pale mercy, teach the body its forgotten peace. In this hour and in the next, until your half-life is fulfilled and the gates grow out again, stand guard. Seal this working in the name of order over chaos, cool mind over fevered signal, the ancient gravity of Saturn clasping Mercury's quick tongue into harmony. So let it be. And it'll work. I mean, the zyrtec's already gonna work. But this is, you think it's gonna stop working from this? No, it's gonna work even better. And you're gonna calm down. And it's fun. Alright, let's figure out what this Seven of Cups is all about. It's like, everyone's a tarot reader because they got the freaking machines. DanielTar.com. Oh my god. There's a joyful aspect of this card promising unexpected help if we are able to break away from the imaginations of our desires and hopes and focus on one realistic plan. The Seven of Cups is called debauch. This is one of the worst ideas that one can have. Its mode is poison, its gold madness. It represents the delusion of delirium tremens and drug addiction. It represents a sinking into the mire of false pleasure. There's something almost suicidal in this card. It's particularly bad because there's nothing whatsoever to balance it, no strong planet to hold it up. I mean, this just sounds like my behavior on YouTube anyway. The lotuses have become poisonous, looking like tiger lilies. Instead of water, green slime issues from them and overflows, making the sea a malarious morass. This card is almost the evil and averse image of the six. It is a wholesome reminder of the fatal ease with which a sacrament may be profaned and prostituted. Okay. I think it's a sign that I should leave this sacred watershed. I didn't bring anything. I'm not going to leave anything because I respect this place and what it was before everything that happened to it happened to it. And frankly, I think that this card is just, it's not telling me about my practice, it's not telling me about my day, it's telling me about using this deck in this place here. And I honestly agree. Fuck Aleister Crowley. Alright, let's mix this up real quick. You know, it's like Pasadena history. I don't really do left-hand path stuff. Most of the magic I do is cleaning my house and doing my skincare and petting my dog. I don't really do rituals, but you know, then magic happens and people attribute it to me and I'm like, ah, fuck, I'm a witch. Great. So the Devil's Gate is right up there. I couldn't sit there because it's too wet. Probably good. It's full of twisted tea, empty cans. I meditated on a twig earlier to focus for this practice, and it was... My name used to start with an X, but I renamed myself back to having it start with an A, and it gave me a little halo. Really, really nice. So anyway, if your tattoo itches, don't scratch it. Don't cover it with cream. Just pray to the spirit of Zyrtec. And don't invoke Aleister Crowley at the Devil's Gate Dam or Hahamogna Watershed Park, because it's bad juju. Just love.